Welcome in. I'm your host, Nicci, and I'm here to present the premier late night show on the UWEC campus and in the greater Chippewa area. This is The Valley Tonight. We've got an amazing lineup tonight for your specific entertainment, live music followed by some gripping news stories, comedy, and more. So without further ado, let's hit the intro. Welcome back to the show. I'm sure the intro was great. If I may introduce our lovely guests, Lance and Abe, our anchors for the night. Next, we have Grug, who's unfortunately not on set at this moment. Of course, there's Abe and their family, Jamie and Mia. And don't forget our noble group of adventurers, Mia, Leo, and Lance. Now that we're all introduced, if we can clear the set for the live music. Wait, I'm in hardly appropriate attire. That's better. I used to wanna be living like there's only me, but now I spend my time thinking about a way to get you off my mind. I used to be so tough, I never really gave enough, and then you caught my eye, giving me the feeling of a lightning strike. Look at me now, I'm falling, can't even talk, still stuttering. This ground of mine keeps shaking up. Now, all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire, but when I look at you, yeah, I just don't care. Yeah, all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. Ha ha ha. I used to ride around, didn't want to settle down, but now I wake each day looking for a way that I can see your face. I've got your photograph, but baby, I need more than that. I need to know your lips, nothing ever mattered to me more than this. Look at me now, I'm falling, I can't even talk, still stuttering. This ground of mine keeps shaking, oh. Now, all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire, but every time I look at you, I just don't care. 'Cause all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. Look at me now, I'm falling, I can't even talk, still stuttering. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. All I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. Everybody's trying to be a billionaire, but every time I look at you, I just don't care. 'Cause all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you. 'Cause all I wanna be, all I ever wanna be, yeah, is somebody to you.
And welcome to Valley Night Newsroom, where we cover some of the best stories our writers could come up with. Tonight, we have a gripping interview, but first, a partially related story to take your breath away.
As we recently observed, music is one of the world's most prized forms of media, whether it's about fictional, fabricated, or real events. Truly, writers have been observing themselves for years on end. Aside from audible forms of media, though, writers have rather been engaging themselves and their audiences constantly. Think of To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, The Great Gatsby written by Zelda Sarah Fitzgerald and remade by Scott Fitzgerald, or the world-renowned The Lord of the Rings series by J.R.R. Tolkien. Even these pieces of literature, which are no more than 100 years old as of the story, are not as aged as the centuries, rather millennia-old tales that have been written as manuscripts. But what if writers took it one step further, to not just immerse their audience, but rather themselves, physically? Tonight, we are following Zoe Foster and Mio Hudson as they have seemed to warp themselves into each other's fantasy and science fiction works as they fight through the elements that they themselves wrote into the world. Their aspirations appear to have warped their minds around money and fame, but can they push this aside as they fight the worth of their lives versus the worth of their creative minds? Foster and Hudson reportedly fought their own subconscious in order to break free of their writing, and to hopefully publish their own stories since they've returned. VNNR has reached out to both authors, but has not heard a response, likely due to the trauma. I find it odd, though. As far as we're aware, the authors fought through their writing cooperatively, together, despite us naming the story Split Fiction. Weird. To our next story, though, Abe is interviewing someone we didn't expect in our time period. Take it away, Abe.
Thank you, Lance. In recent months, anomalies in the space-time continuum have been appearing, and they're bringing shocking things to places across the globe. It seems daily that the increasing fast Wikipedia editors are having to change historical entries, nothing that after being awarded the Nobel Prize Peace in 2002, former President Jimmy Carter was mysteriously transported to the signing of the Declaration of Independence. His signature can be seen on the document to this day, and in the stint he was in the past, he was quoted by Charles Carroll to say, "Why in the good graces am I signing this document? I thought this already happened." Though, after we learned of Carter's return, we met this strange fellow just 23 years later. Meet Grug, a cave person from the Paleolithic era who found her way into the studio last night. Oh, good gracious. We talked about etiquette. What are we doing?
Sorry, Abe. I'll help out if she misbehaves again.
Grug, we went over studio etiquette, like, before we got mic'd in. You weren't supposed to do this. Especially after you scared up one of the actors tonight.
Grug.
With that out of the way, tell us about yourself.
Grug. Booga. Grug.
So you're about 14 years old, and you saved your entire village from the evil fire?
Grug fire.
Incredible. Follow up, and my last question. How do you feel about the dire wolf's extinction?
Bye-bye, wolf. Bye-bye. I'm so glad that thing's dead forever. What a pain to hunt.
Anywho, and the interview is over as quick as this. Whoa, he's gone. I think Grog got warped back to his own time. Anyway, since that's all we got today, stick around past this advertisement for a little more magic.
B5.
Well, I got a 7, so +2.
This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, we should probably read the directions next time.
Probably. You know what does make sense? Game show. Hi, I'm Abe.
And I'm Somerset.
We're the host of Game Show.
If you want to see us play more games like this, or Jeopardy!
Or The Price is Right.
Check us out on mytv10.uwec.edu.
And if you ever want to be in one of our episodes, make sure to scan the QR code somewhere on the screen. Peace.
Whoa, I thought this was just a game.
I can feel myself shifting.
Great and noble heroes, it is with discomfort I summon you. In your person are the tools I fear you shall need to rid this valley of the Bane Aquarius. Shall you choose to aid our kingdom, the Valley of Chippewa, the citizens of French Clearwater dutifully will thank you. I, the voice of the clouds, understand why a summon might frighten you, dear mortals. But on your guidance to our realm, the mediator has granted you immense power suited for the journey you will take. For you, Lance, agility has besmitten you. With each attack, you have an extra chance to evade your foe.
We could be harmed in this?
We could die?
If that's the case,
I'm gone.
Wait. I would hate to abuse my power as a deity, but if you were to not help the innocent victims of the Bane's wrath, I were to not send you back to the set of Valley tonight. Now, if I may continue. Leo, you have been gifted the talent of persuasion. You can convince anyone of anything.
Like convincing you to take us home?
No. And finally, if I may grace you with my physical form.
You, Mia, are graced with the armor of blue. It shall protect you from all harm, assuming you are true of heart and full of the mysterious Chancellor's pancakes. Now, assuming I was never here, continue on, brave warriors, with your quest, and save us from the Bane Aquarius.
Does anyone know what the Bane of Aquarius is? Like, okay, I know
know
Zodiac
a
and
turtle.
Star Wise, it's real, but like, that's not, like, are they fighting a star?
I don't know.
No, but it's
That's
Aquarius.
aquarium. Yeah, Aquarius,
So
not
that,
Aquarius.
No, that's not how that works. Like, how does that work? Also, why us? Because, like,
I have no idea.
Us?
I go doot. That is all.
I am not a chosen one.
That's what my mom
I am
always
never
told
a
me.
chosen one.
You are now. We all are.
But like, why this power set? Why do you get to be dexterity or whatever?
Lexi.
You're all flexy. You get to be persuasive to people. Alright. Well.
Unfortunately, I suck at that.
Okay.
So
But
like,
like at the same time, like how do we fight an evil that we don't know it is?
good question. They do say knowledge is half the battle.
True. Do we just continue because of cloud deity person?
I don't know. Let's
So-
try and find a town and see if they know anything about the aquarium bane or whatever. And
The Bane of Aquarius.
close enough.
Okay. Guess let's continue. Well, no towns yet. A lot of water though.
Follow the water, find a town. That's, I don't know, survival 101. I didn't take that class.
I don't think that is a class, at least here. Wait, where is here exactly? Because this isn't the real world.
How do we know?
French Clearwater or
Is what-
something.
Does that mean France exists?
Unfortunately.
The wee baguette people are evil.
Baguette.
Baguette? Okay, well,
Baguette.
that, like... We should probably be more scared than we are, I think. Perhaps? What do you
I
mean,
know, we may have all dumped our
perhaps?
wisdom stat.
Okay, but like that doesn't make sense.
Does any of this make sense?
Not really. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Can anyone hear this?
Welcome to my domain. May I ask your business?
Wow, it seems like our adventures are in quite a pickle. Make sure to check out our next episode to figure out what happens if they survive the encounter with the forest nymph. Coming up, our scheduled late night infomercial, a fireside chat, and our studio social. Stay tuned.
My life was dull. I was scatterbrained.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just need to lock in.
I think I have the thing for you.
Introducing Lock In, the brand new medicine for your absolutely need to lock in. This miracle, lock-in, helps you focus so much you ignore everything, and I mean everything, about the outside world. If you have ever lost focus or if you simply need more of it, our experts believe lock-in is absolutely right for you. Do note, side effects may include the following: spontaneously becoming a world-class opera singer or a professional ice sculptor, even if you've never held a carving tool. The urge to bury nuts, climb trees, and hoard shiny objects. Itchy, watery eyes, uncontrollable dancing, sleepwalking, heart, liver, and kidney failure. The gift of prophecy, collapsed lung, the urge to lick walls, vanishing fingerprints, super strength, thinning of hair, and hair loss. Sleep cooking and resummoning the Greek pantheon.
Oh God, I want to lick that wall so bad.
Overall, thanks, Lock-In.
Wait, who's that next to you, Jamie?
Wow, Abe, you locked in so good that you forgot we had a child.
And like every other medicine on late night television, make sure to check with your doctor to see if lock-in is right for you.
Hi, I'm Samantha Burnett.
And I'm Melissa Lindahl.
We're your hosts of Blue Gold News Now.
Here on BNN, you can find your weekly updates on campus happenings,
Eau Claire events and weather,
your personal stories,
and a recap on Blue Gold Sports on BNN Blitz.
You can catch us every week on mytv10.uwec.edu
or on our YouTube channel, UWEC TV 10.
Welcome back. Before we leave you in the Valley tonight, allow me to speak with you about something more intimate. The work you do when no one's around isn't just about improving your performance. It's about redefining who you are, every choice you make, every step you take, every hard decision you've made in private. It builds something deeper than results. The effort you put into improving yourself will improve your trust within. So trust that when the pressure's on, you won't fold. Some will say your effort is for naught, but what they really mean is your effort exposes their lack of. And one day when the results they didn't believe in start showing up, they'll ask how you did it. Your work matters. The world rewards those who stay faithful long enough to prove they never needed to act blind. Trust that when everyone's watching, you won't be pretending. You'll be living in the product of your preparation, showing up for yourself when no one's keeping score. You will create a version of yourself that cannot lose. We've had a great time tonight. Seen and listened to some music, found out about two people in split forms of fiction, interviewed a frozen cave person, had a bunch of laughs, but since we're out of time, in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah, I love water. Yeah, it does taste like that. I don't know why. Delicious.